Chapter 274, Training Effect Positioning 1. Genetic Research Institute. Lu Guangqing's personal communication device suddenly rang in his office. He glanced at the screen and saw that the call was coming from an independent encrypted channel. Lu Guangqing was not in a hurry to answer the call. Instead, he took out a small and exquisite subatomic particle wave generator and placed it on the flower stand against the wall by the door. He turned on the switch. An invisible wave immediately spread out. This way, even if an outsider passed by, they would not be able to hear anything. Even if there were any eavesdropping devices in the room, they would only record meaningless electronic sounds. Then, Lu Guangqing picked up the phone. On the other end of the video call was Li Jin, the deputy director of the Wuxia Genetic Committee. "Director Li, what are your instructions?" Lu Guangqing smiled and greeted him in a relaxed tone. "The School of Enlightened Mind has been very active recently," Li Jin said. "The School of Enlightened Mind, are you referring to Enzu Tui?" Lu Guangqing immediately understood what Li Jin meant. That's right, this student has been very dazzling recently. Not only did he discover the 8th and 9th reaction type genetic base points, but he also discovered a new passive genetic ability chain. It's very powerful. He's indeed amazing. Many researchers in the neurology department have worked hard for decades. But their results are not as shocking as his in the past 2 to 3 months, Lu Guangqing said casually. That's right, the problem that so many researchers in the neurology department failed to solve after decades of hard work was easily solved by a student in just 2 months. Old Lu, don't you have anything to say? Li Jin suddenly asked. Lu Guangqing pondered for a moment and said it's possible that he used the research results of the School of Enlightened Mind or even scientific research equipment. However, my plan has failed. I might not be able to make a breakthrough within the Research Institute number 14 in a short period of time. Failed? Li Jin frowned. That's right, Zhu Tui is very cautious. He has completely fallen out with the people I planted. However, this spy is still in the Research Institute number 14. If I want to expand further, I still need time and opportunity, Lu Guangqing said. How long? It might take 3 to 5 months, or a year or 2. Before Lu Guangqing could finish speaking, Li Jin suddenly said on the video call, "It's too long. I can't wait. There's no time." Hearing this, Lu Guangqing's expression changed. He suddenly sat up straight. "No time? Is there something wrong with your body?" "It's not me. It's the one above me. He doesn't have much time left." Lu Guangqing's expression became extremely solemn. "Then we can't go through official channels or..." No, the Wuxia sector is very tough on this point. And Shanglong's influence was still there. The Wuxia Genetic Committee and even the Blue Star Genetic Committee did not know where to start. The most fundamental thing is that what we need is something that the Research Institute number 14 has never announced to the public. It is even in a semi-finished state in the Research Institute number 14. Even if you get it, isn't the person above you afraid of an accident? Lu Guangqing was shocked. He is, but he was even more afraid that that day would come. So far, he had used all the technology he could. That day is really coming. He won't even have the chance to be afraid. Li Cheng said. The people of the extraterrestrial. On the video call, Li Jin nodded. So you really have to do something, Lu Guangqing said. Whether it works or not, I have to take action too. What do you need me to do? Lu Guangqing pondered for a moment and immediately made a decision. In fact, not all decisions that could change fate could be grasped or chosen. This opportunity to choose was relatively precious to Lu Guangqing. We can only use some unconventional methods. However, the Special Intelligence Division of the capital in the Wuxia sector cannot be underestimated, Li Jin said. Unconventional? Lu Guangqing pondered for a moment and said, based on the current information, this student has yet to obtain the authority. Even if we capture him, we probably won't be able to obtain the specific technical information. It's not what you think. It's an alternative unconventional method. Alternative? You'll find out later. At the moment, there are 2 problems that need your attention. As you command. First, a certain level of intelligence support and operational support. No problem, Lu Guangqing nodded. Secondly, no matter what action we take, it will definitely not be carried out in the capital of the Wuxia sector. It can only be carried out outside the capital of the Wuxia sector, or even outside the Wuxia sector. I will come up with a plan after I gather all the information. I need your cooperation, Li Jin said. Sure. Lu Guangqing agreed readily. Li Cheng was very satisfied with this. Yes, we'll use this independent encrypted channel to communicate for a period of time in the future. After the matter is done, all communication satellites related to this independent encrypted frequency will be destroyed. Also, if this matter succeeds, as long as I influence it a little, the deputy word on your head will probably be removed, Li Jin said. Lu Guangqing nodded slightly. Although this was the answer he wanted, his face did not show it at all. Although it was Monday, Zhu Tui still returned to the dormitory to cultivate. The Wuxia Genetic Evolution College had a more tolerant and open attitude towards the students' choice of study and cultivation.